These NickEh30 allegations are insanely dumb. So, about 4 days ago, a creator by the name Archie uploaded a video where he alleged that NickEh30 would be a scammer, and that he himself would have also been scammed by NickEh30. But I believe that these allegations are extremely over-exaggerated, so let's get into that.
You're probably wondering what happened. Well, I found out he exploits his viewers for money. How do I know this? Because it happened to me. On the 27th of December 2024, I donated $4 to NickEh30. His chat was on members only mode, and there wasn't many people donating other than people becoming members, so I thought this was a good opportunity to donate, as he would be able to read it as it was a chill stream.
So Archie decided to donate to Nick, and the donation said the following: "Hi Nick, big fan, was wondering if you could give me a challenge for a YouTube vid, appreciate all you do, man." Which is quite the normal donation, but this was NickEh30's response.
Archer the 4, Nick, big fan, can you give me a Fortnite challenge for a video? Always happy Christmas, brother. Thank you, bro. If you have an idea, I would more than likely be happy to say it. I don't have any ideas off the top of my head. If I had ideas, I'd be recording it, you know? So if you have a challenge, you let me know. I will gladly say it so you can use it for your video.
This to me seems like a very reasonable response, because you would be surprised how difficult it is to come up with new video ideas, even for a commentary channel like me, let alone NickEh30, who's been playing the same game for years now. But he does give Archie the alternative, that is him requesting a challenge that NickEh30 needs to give him, so Archie can use that in his video instead. But Archie thought that NickEh30's response was a bit strange.
This is just weird because, like, he could just say any challenge. He could just say, I'll do a shotgun only challenge, or you know, whatever. It doesn't need to be something brand new. I don't think you could think of anything brand new. I found this a bit weird, as his chat was on members only, so if I wanted to message, I would have had to pay $5 or donate money telling him what challenge.
Hey, this is a very fair point. It would cost Archie a bit more money to get the final answer, but it didn't look like NickEh30 gave the answer just so that Archie would have to give him money another time. It seemed more like a well thought out alternative option, but of course you can never be sure about the intent. Eventually Archie decided to make a second donation. The donation read, "I don't care what challenge, even if it's been done before, something like one chest only or shotgun only." But then the following happened.
He then proceeded to just flat out ignore my donation. He didn't say anything about it, he didn't even read it. And I know as a big streamer it is hard to keep up with every donation, but he was reading chat and he wasn't getting that many donations because it was more of a quiet stream.
Now,
So
here there is quite a big assumption being made, that being that NickEh30 ignored the donation. Now, I myself do not know a lot about streaming when it comes to the streamer side, but of course there was also just a chance NickEh30 did not see the donation. And of course, this is also a assumption, but later on in the video I noticed some stuff that backs up my assumption. And also, I am not putting out an allegation. If you're gonna base an allegation partly or completely off of an assumption, I think that's wrong. But of course, this isn't the entire allegation yet, so let's continue.
So I donated another $2, saying simply, I think he might have missed my dono, and I specified which 2 challenges I would like him to give me, as in his own words, this was okay.
Now in this clip, Arch says that he sent another dono saying that he thinks Nick might have missed the last donation and that he specified the challenges. But while he says this, he shows a donation on screen where the challenges aren't specified in. So either it's a completely different donation which he's showing, or he's just lying about what the donation included here. Now, of course, the fact that this might not be 100% correct doesn't mean that the allegation is completely wrong, but I think it's fair to point this out.
Now, he did actually read this donation, but he went on to say that he did read my last donation and I must have missed it and I need to keep my eyes peeled on the stream, but he's just flat out lying.
I think you saw the second, you never gave a challenge. I did, bro, I did. I answered it in full. I said that already 3 times. So if you can't pay attention to the stream, like, that's on you, bro. I literally responded to your message.
He must have just ignored it or just not read it and then just flat out lied to me, but I went through the whole stream twice and he didn't read it or even look at it, so I don't even know what happened there. He then said this.
Arch, listen, if you have a challenge that you would like me to give you, you give it to me. I don't have any challenge ideas, bro. You're the content creator. You come up with the idea. I'll say it if that's what you want, if you want to include me in the video. Please stop spamming, okay?
If you think that NickEh30 ignored the message, this indeed looks like he's just trying to get as much money out of you as possible by asking you the same question over and over again, so you have to keep donating. But if you look at it with in mind that he missed the donation, this out of nowhere becomes a very normal and valid response.
Arch, listen, if you have a challenge that you would like me to give you, you give it to me. I don't have any challenge ideas, bro. You're the content creator. You come up with the idea. I'll say it if that's what you want. If you want to include me in the video, please stop spamming, okay?
If you ask me, it just really looks like NickEh30 missed the donation. And I'm not saying that NickEh30 is completely in the right here, by the way. Because even if NickEh30 missed the message, because of this mistake by NickEh30, Arch now had to pay way more money and didn't even get the clip. So yes, on that side, NickEh30 is wrong. But I do not believe you can call someone a scammer over a mistake like this. But the video isn't done, so let's continue.
I said that already 3 times. So, if you can't pay attention to the stream, like, that's on you, bro. I literally responded to your message.
Now, this just came off as a little rude, and I had sent him like $8 or something at this point. I'd be over the moon if someone was spamming me with money. Then I donated another $2, saying that in the last donation, I did say what challenge I wanted him to give me, and he simply replied, Arch, thank you.
Holy crap, bro. Arch, thank you.
Now, this is indeed a very strange response to a donation in either way. Because, of course, you can always see the text which is written under it. But my guess is he missed the second donation. And because of that, he thought you were continuously asking the same thing no matter what he answered. So he got annoyed by this, and that's why he responded this way. Again, this assumption by me is backed up by the fact that right after this donation, Arch got banned from donating to NickEh30. Which would be a very strange move for someone who's trying to scam you. Now, this is the last new information that is given in the video. Arch makes a very weird point later on, but I'll get to that when I do. First, I want to say that I do not believe that there is enough proof in this video to claim that NickEh30 actually is a scammer, which is quite a serious allegation. Because yes, there is some evidence that points to the fact NickEh30 could have done this on purpose. But with everything Arch has said, and all the donations he has shown in the video, it could just as well have been a miscommunication.
I mean, this guy does have a history of banning his fans who pay money to be in his customs because they don't go along with his Fortnite roleplay, so I don't know why I'm surprised.
Now, I wouldn't consider someone getting banned from one of these roleplay servers as scamming, because when someone buys a certain thing, then start ruining it for other people who have also bought it, of course you're gonna get banned. It's the same with hackers and cheaters who buy video games and then proceed to hack in those games. They're still gonna get banned even though they paid for it. The fact that you buy something doesn't mean that you get the right to ruin it for other people who've also bought it. Now, the last thing I want to respond to is this thing he said towards the end of the video.
Challenge. But the fact is, I said the challenge I would have liked him to say in every donation after the first, and he either ignored it or got annoyed.
The donations you've shown throughout the video, the one that came after the first one, didn't always specify the challenges you wanted him to say. So either you showed the actual donations and you're now lying about this, or you did not show the actual donation. And if that's the case, then your proof would literally be, trust me bro, I said this. So conclusion of the video is, I do not believe this video proves that NickEh30 is a scammer. Yes, it could have been the case, but there is no solid proof. But let me know what y'all think in the comments. Hope y'all have a good day. Peace.